Oh shit, Fujitora was listening to a little bit too much Boys to Men. Motherfucker down on bended knee. I knew he was a Philly boy. He's a Philly boy at heart. He definitely is. Anyway, Sabo ran right through Burgess. I mean, he ran right the fuck through. He looks like a clean scratch off. Doesn't have a scratch on him. And he fucked Burgess up. Burgess was like, "Are you going to finish me off?" That's how bad it was. It's to the point where he knew I can't beat this guy. And I mean, not a scratch on him. I think at this point in time, he faced off against the Admiral. I know they were just sparring, but he faced off against the Admiral. He fought Burgess beforehand. He fought in the tournament, and all the other stuff. He got new powers that he just got, so he's not really adept to using them just yet. This motherfucker's stronger than Ace. He gotta be. It is very safe to presume that he's on a higher level than Ace was. It's very safe to presume that. This ain't no ass pull. After seeing them face off against an Admiral, and the Admiral's new, but he's still Admiral level. He's probably the weakest Admiral because he's new. But it's only 3 Admirals, so it's not by but so much. He's new, I get that, but still, he was able to fight an Admiral, face off against every Marine on the island, participate in a tournament, fought a few fighter people, face off against Burgess twice, comes out without a scratch. Without a scratch. He went into some hardcore training with Dragon. That is just all there is to it. Anyway, Burgess tried to get off a sneak attack, tried to hurry up and take him out on some sneak shit. And Sabo lit his ass on fire. He put that ass to fire. Lit his ass right the hell up. Anyway, we get a whole bunch of people just talking about how grateful they are that Doflamingo's gone and all the other bullshit. Shit like that. They're sending a transmission to neighboring islands, and I believe one of those neighboring islands is probably one of Kaido's territory. I think they probably either in or very close to Kaido's territory. Because why did Law pick Kaido of all 4? Why did he necessarily pick that one? And they went to Dressrosa. They went to Dressrosa. Doflamingo is in cahoots with Kaido. And if he had a problem with Kaido, why was he in such a panic? Because Kaido might be nearby. I'm thinking that they either in Kaido's territory or very close. But one thing that kind of deters from that was the simple fact that Big Mom's ship is there. So it's like, is Big Mom going to Kaido's territory? But there's 2 other things. One fact is we do know that Yonko do go through other people's territories, not necessarily taking over, but just what's it called? Navigate through other people's territories, because Kaido did it when he had to get to Marineford. Shanks did it when he had to get to Marineford. Whitebeard had to do it when he went through Marineford. So they don't necessarily always have to clash. I guess unless they're causing trouble on that island, Kaido won't probably do anything. Why cause a world war if they didn't really do much? But another thing is, and Cole brought this up, Big Mom might not even be on that ship. That might be their out, like how they can escape. Big Mom not really there. If she was there, it'd be over with. That type of deal. But anyway, they're broadcasting all different islands. I believe one of the islands is probably in Kaido's territory. I believe Dressrosa may have been in Kaido's territory based on the fact that Doflamingo really works under Kaido. Not he doesn't work for Kaido. He works under Kaido, meaning that Kaido has his business and Doflamingo caters to that business, but he doesn't work for them. He's affiliated, but he doesn't work for them. He can do what he want to do for the most part. You know, that type of deal. Anyway, everybody wanted King Rico to come back. Everybody wanted King Rico to come back. King Rico said that he didn't want to. Doflamingo fucked him up so bad, and to be honest, Doflamingo had him in the right state of mind. He says, I'm too soft to be the king. He said, something happened to y'all, I'm not going to fight. He said, I can't. He said, I'm scared to go to war. I'm scared to go to war. So Rico, I think, is actually correct. You can't be scared to go to war because what if you have to? What if your citizens' lives depend on you stopping somebody from coming in there and killing? See, the reason why Doflamingo had him change his mind was that night when he got tore up, it was like, damn, we should have fought back. But the people in the country said, fuck it, yo, we want to go back to the way it was before. He said, with a pacifist king. Fuck it. They said, yo, if we go out, we go out. But at least before everybody had a pot to piss in, and everybody wasn't being turned into toys or being, turned into slaves and whatever. They didn't have that. They said, we'll rather face demise than that. But I think that all of them kept in mind that King Isabello and a couple of the other guys are going to help King Rico out anyway. I think they were doing that before anyway. They was helping the king out. If they needed to go to war, somebody would come in and help them. So it wasn't like the island wasn't defended, that type of deal. But overall, no. Let me go into Fujitora comes out, he bows down and apologizes for what the world government did, basically turning a blind eye to what Doflamingo was doing just because he's a Shichibukai. So I don't think the world government knew everything that was going on, because obviously they'll take you out no matter if you're a Shichibukai or not. But just based on the fact that he's a Shichibukai and he's a celestial dragon, they turned a blind eye to a lot of the stuff that was going on. So Fujitora is not loyal to the world government. He's loyal to justice. Now, somebody said if he was loyal to justice, how come he didn't take out Doflamingo when he had a chance? Because he can't do everything he wants. What if he just went ahead and took out Doflamingo and they relinquished his title as admiral? And what if he becomes the enemy of the world government? Then what? What's he going to do for them then? He's got to do things in steps and at certain times. He can't just jump out and say, I'm just going to do this, because you got to worry about the consequences. Right now, I might be going up against the world government. I can't beat them. So I'm going to play it close to the vest. That's what he's doing. He can't just jump out. Akiji didn't do it. Akiji, at some point in time, went against the world government. Didn't go against the world government. He's going against the world government now, but he went against the grain later on. He didn't do it right away. Ain't no way he's going to beat the world government. He's not that strong. He couldn't even beat Akinu by himself. So yeah, you can't do that. Also, I think he's probably at some point in time going to join the Revolutionary Army. We should call him, what's his name? Kuma's already part of it. But as of right now, they said that he's been wiped out, like that he's been turned to an android or something like that. And he might come back. I don't know. But anyway, the overall chapter, I think, was pretty good for what it was. Like, this would have been a better chapter to have instead of the last chapter. They still didn't show Doflamingo's face. They turned the Doflamingo into the neighbor from Home Improvement, the one you never see his mouth. That guy, you only see this. It says the opposite. You only see this. That type of deal. But yeah, I mean, it was a decent chapter. I mean, it's one of them transitions. We just got done off of arc. We're finally gonna get into some good stuff after this. Until then, this is what we got. Fujitora on bended knee like Boys to Men, basically. He's a Philly representative. You can see the comments real quick. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. I know what you're saying. Why such a high grade? Because we just coming off of arc. I mean, how would you expect? but it's better than the last chapter. It really was. Sabo going against what's his name? Burgess was good. You know, seeing how strong we got an inkling of how strong Sabo is. That was good. You know, so there we go. That's really one of the main things. Okay, bent, not bended. It's bended, bruh. Please watch this new anime Gangster. It's so fucking good. I heard of it. The song is called Bended Knee, not Bent. Although Bended is not proper English. This guy obviously, Oswald, you obviously don't know about the music, but I forgive you for that. Okay, it's fine to say that he's stronger than Ace. What I would disagree on is saying that Sabo shits on it. I never said Sabo shits on Ace. I never said that. I think Sabo may possibly have rivaled Blackbeard, maybe even possibly would have been able to beat him back then. Not now. I highly doubt Sabo can mess with Blackbeard now. But I'm talking about 2 years ago, pre-time skip, maybe so. Maybe. But I would think that Blackbeard might have an edge because he could stop Sabo from using the new powers he got. But Sabo didn't need the powers from before, so it wouldn't have played too much of a big role on him. Okay. Also, all the Whitebeard commanders were near admiral level, so the second commander Ace must have been close. He wasn't close. Admiral wiped him out, but he was above vice admiral. He was somewhere in between vice admiral and admiral. Fujitora wasn't serious when he fought Sabo. Remember what he said, and Sabo was still struggling. Yeah, he wasn't serious. I said that myself. I said it was more like sparring, but he was still putting out energy. He still was fighting him. Still did something. Okay, exactly. For we know, Sabo is not even close to admiral level. What? If you said Ace was close to admiral level, but Sabo isn't, after he pulled off a feat that Blackbeard said that Ace could pull off, I don't get that. Okay. Exactly. Okay. Fujitora tried Sabo was all. The moment Fujitora tried, Sabo was all bruised up. He was bruised up. Okay, man. Luffy got 3 Yonkos who about to beat that ass, and if he find out about his connection to Shanks, it's gonna mess his shit up. Man, they going okay. He's got 3. He got Blackbeard and Kaido. No, he got Blackbeard and Mom on him. Big Mom on him. Kaido possibly may be coming after Luffy. But as of right now, Kaido's not coming after Luffy, but he's a potential one. The only one that we know is safe is Shanks. Okay, it does not matter. If you are really true to justice, you will not risk the lives of an entire nation by trusting some pirates. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Because you're going up against the world government. The world government. He's got to worry about other islands. He's got to worry about not just those people, but a lot of the other people. And you see, when he was doing everything he possibly could to try to save as many civilians as he could anyway. So I don't get what you're saying. You're saying that if you're loyal to justice, that no matter what the cost is, you should do whatever you think is correct. That makes no sense because you got to take into account. Some people might do that. Don't get me wrong. That's true about some people. But you got to take into account the consequences of your actions. Okay, I can go against the world government now, but then the world is going to be, it's going to come to an end or whatever. I don't know. I'd rather say the world than just one, country. Get what I'm trying to say? One island. Okay, Akiji from the very start always was true to justice. Oh, man. Please don't tell me you're going to pull this on me. He said, unlike Fujitora. Unlike Fujitora, Akiji let criminals go. He let Luffy go. He didn't know who Luffy was. as far as we know. Well, if he's part of the Revolutionary Army, he might have known that Luffy was part of was Dragon's son, but he don't know who Luffy is. You get what I'm trying to say? He let a criminal go. He was lazy. He was letting people go. Criminals. He didn't stop. What you call him? CP9. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Akiji was the same way. He was the same way. Akiji didn't stop Doflamingo, did he? You said that Fujitora is bad because he didn't stop Doflamingo. Akiji had the chance when he was tearing when Doflamingo was tearing up smoking. Akiji came and stopped him, but he didn't beat Doflamingo. Did he? There we go. That debunks your whole argument right there. Okay, unlike Fujitora, he always acted on his beliefs regardless of the consequences. No, he didn't. Because if that was the case, he would have left the Marines a long time ago. Okay, correct. Fujitora trusted some kids even worse. And Akiji trusted some kids too. He did the same thing. Okay, yo, Mean, did you matter of fact, Akiji killed Jaguar D. Saul. He killed him. He killed somebody, an innocent person, because he went against the world government. Akiji had to serve his job. He didn't want to, but he did it. Not because he wasn't trying to be a just person, but because he was in a position where he didn't have much of a choice. Okay, yo, Mean, did you yeah, I seen the Creed trailer. Looks like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be the first relevant Rocky movie in 30 years. Okay, California, I know you can get there. Okay, yada yada. I can't get to know California. Not yet. I will someday. Okay, fair enough. Didn't know it was a reference to a song. Okay, thank you. No problem, Oswald. Like I told you, I forgive you, man. You my boy. Okay, what do you think is going to happen after this arc? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. I really don't. I think they're gonna get into the whole Big Mom thing later on, but I don't think it's gonna happen directly. Like I don't think the next chapter is gonna be Big Mom. I think Sanji's gonna meet up with them. I think Sanji probably might. If Sanji runs into Big Mom, let's say he really does, I think he's gonna pull out that Vivre card or whatever, that Vivre card or whatever. And she's gonna say, "Oh, you know my daughter." Okay, well, when you look at it, the Straw Hat Crew is the Justice League of the One Piece world. They don't play by the rules, though. Okay, I said for all we know, yes, I believe that Sabo is near Admiral level. Okay, then I can agree with what you said, but it hasn't shown. But it wasn't shown that. It's implied. Oswald is absolutely right. They didn't prove it, but it's highly implied. It is highly implied. So yeah, Oswald is right on that. I can't argue with that. He's objectively correct. Okay, Fujitori's life was at risk. Had he died, he could have done nothing more to help the common folk against the world government. Exactly. Oswald Cavalier. I don't know. I hear what you're saying. Thanks. I think Mean is drunk or something. I'm a little drunk. Yes, I am. I had a little bit of drink. No, I'm just joking. I don't even drink. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Peace. What am I doing? Oh, oops.